Ethereum Foundation just sold 30 million of ETH. Okay, why did they do it? And more importantly, is this a top indicator? Because the last time the Ethereum Foundation sold, unfortunately, was right at the very top indeed. Last time they sold 20,000 ETH, this was back in November 2021. Okay, they sold basically at top, exact top at 48.50. And of course, what happened afterwards? Well, Ethereum went on and declined 80%. So that's why there's some fears that, does the Ethereum Foundation know something, right? Why did they sell at that point last time? Maybe they knew themselves. Yeah, this was the peak. This is the top, right? So do they also think that 2,000 right now is the local top, which is why they're selling this much? We don't know. We don't know. Or maybe it was just a coincidence. They just decided they needed to sell, right? But why are they selling? Well, I mean, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Consensus is part of Ethereum Foundation, Vitalik, and there's other people that's involved, right? Maybe they just need some funding. They need some cash to go on. Who knows? Who knows what the true intentions are, right? But nevertheless, they sent 30 million ETH, $30 million worth of ETH to Kraken, and it's a done deal. It's a done deal, right? But is this really a true top indicator? In my opinion, no. Because the market is led by Bitcoin, and this is certainly no top for Bitcoin. It's nowhere close. Not even the for this year, that recovery pump. I mean, we haven't really seen it yet, right? I just got done talking about going to 40, 50, 60,000 before we come back down. We're nowhere close to that. If Bitcoin pumped out to 60,000 by, if we were at 60,000 Bitcoin right now, then I would say, yeah, maybe this makes sense, that this could be a local top indicator and we may be sliding down a little bit. But the fact that Bitcoin is barely at 29,000, right? No, this is definitely not a mid-cycle or temporary top by any means. So do I think this is the top for Ethereum? No, I don't think so. I think they just decided to sell because they needed to sell. It's really that simple. And is $30 million worth of ETH all that big? I mean, no, considering that Ethereum is 231 billion. So 30 million from 231 billion is nothing. It's less than a pocket change. It's less than change you could find in your pockets, relatively speaking, right? So it's not a big deal, but of course people are discussing it, so I thought I would mention that. But you know what? Oh, this is a headline from 2021. Right? This was exactly when Ethereum Foundation sold last time. But, Ethereum itself is very healthy indeed. Deposits are going up in a big way. Okay, ever since they made it possible that you can unstake ETH now, even though liquid staking for ETH is still very popular. People like to stake and be able to take out a synthetic version of it and do something with it. So you could do that, but you can natively unstake Ethereum too. But because that fear is no longer there, you're actually seeing a lot more being staked. But Ethereum is also very deflationary. We know that it's been deflationary for quite some time, right? And it's getting more and more deflationary, especially since Pepe has gone to the moon. Transaction volume has gone to the moon, and right now any little trade is like $30, $36, $40. It's insane. It feels like it's kind of like almost back to altcoin season, but it's really like meme coin season. But it helps ETH because they're all on top of Ethereum. But of course, I mentioned about gas fees. Just look at it. It's skyrocketing. The average gas cost right now is higher than 2022 or 2021, I should say, higher than 2020. I mean, this goes back. I'm sorry. This is just for April. It doesn't go all the way back, but it's very high. It's very high because of the memes. But you know what? That's why we have layer 2s, right? That's why we have the likes of Polygon. Look at it. Estimate gas fee is $61 versus basically nothing. So that's why we have L2s, and that's why Arbitrum, Optimism, ZK Sync, Polygon, Phantom, Avalanche, they're all doing very well because people, or at least dApps, are moving outside of meme. Memes will stay on the Ethereum basic forever. But all the other dApps that really want to utilize these L2s for their low fees and their super high transaction count capability and all that stuff, it's still happening. And it's good. That's why Arbitrum is so damn hot right now. Alibaba Cloud and his partners unlock rapid metaverse deployment on Avalanche for millions of cloud clients. So, yeah. To my point, there's just a lot of things happening right now. And a lot of big companies, Web 2 companies, that are jumping in, taking advantage of decentralized cloud or decentralized storage or decentralized compute, right? And now jumping in, working on the next evolution of games or just dApps in general, right? And in the future, people won't even know they're decentralized. And that's great. That's great. Lawyer expects SEC to lose if it sues Coinbase due to a fatal flaw. I was wondering what fatal flaw. Gary Gensler supposedly in 2021, before he was made SEC chair, he said on multiple occasions that the SEC does not have the right to govern cryptocurrency exchanges. So he said that himself. So basically this lawyer is saying that if Gary and SEC sues Coinbase, they will lose because he said himself that SEC should not have control over exchanges. Interesting. See, Gary said a lot of stuff before he became SEC chair. He said Ethereum was not a security. He said SEC doesn't have rights to cryptocurrency exchanges. He believes like Algorand is not a security and a great chain for dApps like future Uber to be on top. And he has changed his stance on all of those things ever since he took the SEC chair position, right? Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe he's bullish on Pepe, like Mike said. And then lastly, Pepe's been coming down from its peak. Okay, so, but, there's no doubt Pepe, revitalized the meme coin market. Okay, ever since Sheep got really quiet, really no one paid attention to memes at all. And Pepe just like, wow, kicked it off again, right? So at least it's something exciting in the space. But it has come down, as expected. Nothing's going to keep going up forever. But seeing how it broke the 1 billion barrier, which is a very, very, very difficult thing to do. There are a lot of holders. We'll see if it can pick back up. But like I said, all this commotion with BRC20 right now, I think it's mostly due to excitement over meme coins.